Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go? Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
The wide to kick the pitch. Fly ball down the line. And that is foul.
7 o'clock.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh running hard. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Cut off, throw to third. No. Not in time. He's safe. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Kiermaier, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Now 1-1. Chris, when you think about Aaron Nola, he's one of the better pitchers in the National League. And you think about that curveball, really good pitch for him. He was the 7th overall pick in 2014 out of LSU. Next one misses. The count now 2-2.
Yeah, and this is a guy that, you know, from an early age in the big leagues was kind of looked at as the ace of that ball club. A lot of weight on his shoulders, but adding Zach Wheeler was a big plus. Gave him a couple of big arms at the front of that starting rotation.
Ripped to short. Fires over to first. And the first run of the game comes across.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
That one is absolutely belted. Marsh going back some more, pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away, turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
George Springer stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases. Next pitch is outside.
And couldn't have picked a better time to turn in that type of performance headed into free agency after that season.
Two and two, and that's in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. In there for strike one. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. JT Realmuto steps in. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And downstairs.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Guerrero. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Eddie Rosario. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nola Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the deep. This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Dalton Varsho now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now it's Jansen to hit. That one's in there, and that is strike one. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Got it by him for the K. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. The 0-2. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A two-run shot, and they add on. It's 3-0. And here is Matt Chapman. Line drive, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And this is going to be a two-out triple.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Kiermaier swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Nope.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Myers on the move. Puts the squeeze on it. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Bryce Harper to the plate.
The right fielder.
Kikuchi back to work. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Harper retired. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's a hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
There's a swing and a miss. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Man at first. Now here is Alec Bohm. Just off the outside part of the plate. Castellanos off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was late. Tries to get back and see. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Welcome back. On to the third inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Bichette. And the right-hander back to work. Fly ball down the line. Harper ranging after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flied out to the warning track in his first trip. And there's the strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad. Everything came together for him. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Springer, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Siggy, how about this, though? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Here's Eddie Rosario. Doubled in his first AB.
Eddie Rosario.
That hits the dirt. 1-0. Ripped into left center, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Guerrero around third. He scores, and they lead by 4. Thought about third, but back to second safely. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Danny Jansen to hit here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Ball to strike. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Schwarber. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the third. This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The pitch. He goes down looking. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
The batter, number 7.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. Led off the game with a strikeout. Chapman. Throws to first. That's the third out. Inning over. And welcome back. Start of the fourth. Now, Paul DeYoung. Nola back to work. Harper hustling after it. Reaches out for it, but can't make the play, and it drops foul in the corner. And it's even up.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And strike two.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Stott over to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Out to center. Marsh on the move. He's got it, and there's two away. Here's Kiermaier now. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Left field. Castellanos gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. Got him swinging. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Number 3.
Here's Harper now.
Harper.
Here's a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That'll touch down off the base of the fence. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
All over that one right there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Harper on at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. The pitch. Lined into right. Harper makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And the righty deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Harper takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Springer at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Derek Hall.
The designated hitter.
The pitch.
Derek
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out. And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 so far.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his second strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Bichette tosses to first, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Eddie Rosario. Rosario, in his 8th season, 31 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
0-1's the count.
And the right-hander deals.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
On the ground, and that's just foul. And the pitch. That one ripped. And it is gone. A solo shot. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays. Swings and misses.
0-1.
And it's 0-1.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Paul DeYoung. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. The 0-2. On the ground, out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brandon Marsh. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here's
7.
Trey Turner.
Shortstop.
Chapman. And he beats it. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. That one fouled off. Kyle Schwarber, a guy with prodigious power. He's made a couple All-Star teams, won a Silver Slugger, an Ohio kid who played his college ball at Indiana. He's one of the better power hitters in the sport. And 1-2. Turner stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Now batting.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Top of inning number 7. Now it's Matt Chapman. Nola back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Sliced hard but foul. And the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
Connor Brogdon taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Harper makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Here's Bryce Harper.
Leading off.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And here it comes. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The 0-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Fires over to Guerrero. 1 up, 1 down.
Next for Philadelphia.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 2.
Castellanos.
And that one is gone. Nick Castellanos goes deep, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Derek Hall getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Check swing. He held up, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Hall at first, 1 gone. Makes the grab, 2 away. And now Bryson Stott. That one opts against the fence. Hall coming home.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's out of here. A shot to left. And they add to the lead. It's 7-2. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harper has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Eddie Rosario next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that is strike one. The pitch. Boots it. But plenty of time to recover. And that's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 0-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside. Lifted in the air, right field. Harper has a beat on it. And that's the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Trey Turner now.
For the Phillies, the shortstop.
Here comes a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a pitch. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Going 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And now the lefty. And that just misses. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So digging in, JT Realmuto. Chapman. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. We go to the 9th. Stepping in, Danny Jansen. And a pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and they add a run. It's 8-2. Next to hit, Paul DeYoung. Hit softly on the ground left side. Boom. Goes on to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here is Matt Chapman. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Brogdon, in his 3rd season, he features a changeup, a 4-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Got him. Out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. Swings through that one. 0-1. Just off the outside edge. Righty to the plate. High fly ball down the left field line. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So bottom of the ninth, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Varsho makes the catch. And there's one away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. An absolutely majestic shot, and they inch closer. It's 8-3. Now it's going to be Derek Hall, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he pumps it a strike. So now 1-2. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the batter now, Alec Bohm. Kicks and deals. Started to swing, held up. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Comebacker to the mound. On to first. Ball game.
These guys had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Leading off tonight for Houston, the second baseman.
And he deals.
Jose Altuve.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Second, the right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Wouldn't chase that time. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down. Jose Abreu up to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Abreu, a really hard worker, a guy who takes his craft seriously in the batting cages and on the field during batting practice. He's always trying to stay in the big part of the field, not trying to have a home run derby during BP, but understands that those are typically mistakes when you're
to second. There's one, and that's two. Bottom of the first. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts.
The second baseman.
Hawaii to kick the pitch.
Bogart.
Off the mark there, and that's ball one. And a foul ball. The pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Over to Abreu. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. Framber Valdez had a great 2022, an all-star, and of course as well, his Astros won the World Series. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Diaz makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Fernando Tatis Jr. in the box now as he leaves that one up high. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there, gone. A towering shot to right, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Here's Juan Soto. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr. and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think of? Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do. Back here in San Diego, top of the second. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1. Darvish, who's played for the Rangers, Dodgers, Cubs, and Padres, but he's been an all-star in both leagues, Singy.
An all-star and a fan favorite, has really become an endeared player to the Padres fans there. They got a mural painted of him somewhere in the city.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and now 1 away. Now it's Alex Bregman. First offering misses the mark. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, over to first. He's in there. 1 gone, runner at first. Now here is Jeremy Pena. Soto really on his horse for it, and he makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that's outside.
1 and 2.
Throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, so digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And it's gone. All muscle to center field, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Here's Francisco Lindor. Strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch off the plate. Ball one. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Lindor stands at second with no outs. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 3-zip. And in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. Runner at second, nobody out. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the Padres waste a chance. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Gary Sanchez hits one out, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip. And here is Xander Bogaerts. This to third, Bregman. Bogaerts retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The wind and the pitch. Chop back up the middle. Over to first. Play made. That ends the inning. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Dubon measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strike.
1-2 now. Machado fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Yainer Diaz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And ball 1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. So the Houston lineup turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Full extension makes the catch. Back here at Petco Park. And here is Fernando Tatis Jr.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Over to Abreu, and a quick out, number 1.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Ground ball right side. Altuve slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. The solo homer his first time. And Manny gets a piece. Manny Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami. And, of course, Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career. 0-2 now. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. The 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. McCormick makes the play, and that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Darvish back to work. And that's down, a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now one missed.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The pitch. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses. And that is ball 1. Swings through that.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Left-hand hitter waits. And now 1-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Alvarez checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Man at first. Here's Alex Bregman. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. Tucker off of first with 2 away. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the third base line and throw firm to first to get the out.
And the next pitch is way outside. And now the count filled up 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he gets Bregman. Out number 3. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in for San Diego, Francisco Lindor. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And here it comes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Brandon Marsh will hit next. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
That's a laser base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Ripped on a line. McCormick makes a nice running catch. Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres.
Nelson Cruz.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. The wind of the pitch.
Well, these Astros definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And now Chas McCormick. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. Grounded out his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And the inning is over. Back here at the ballpark, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Smash to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Now the youngster Juan Soto. In the air, left field. Dubon on the move. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second now as they still don't have it. Now around third, waving him home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. 1 out, base is empty. And now it's Manny Machado. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, Boog, did you know Manny Machado is the youngest player in history to have a walk-off grand slam in both leagues?
I did not know that. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And the pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Dubon racing over to make the catch. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Check
No.
swing. No appeal.
1-0.
1-0. 2 outs. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, but he's in there easily. Brandon Marsh digs in now. They say you win.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in San Diego, top 6. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Tatis right there to make the grab. 1 down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Didn't go. And the right-hander deals. And fouled off. The pitch. Way back there. And off the base of the wall. But no, he takes the turn and holds at first base. It's a 1-out single. And next to hit for Houston, Kyle Tucker. Foul ball there. Altuve over at first with 1 away. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And the runner holds. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now, Jose Abreu.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Abreu, 36 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That takes care of Abreu. That is the inning. And welcome back. Now it's Matt Carpenter. Valdez back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The 0-2. Swing and a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. And it gets by him. So a man aboard is Gary Sanchez. And that one hammered. McCormick going back some more, racing back some more. Up against the wall and brings it in. Runner tagging for third. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Even though Bogaerts at the beginning of his career signed with and then played for the Boston Red Sox, his favorite player growing up was Derek Jeter, and that's why he wore number 2. That one off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Bounce to the left side, and foul ball. Bogarts checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Now all even up. Can't glove it cleanly. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. This one popped up. That's out number 2. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 3. There's a swing and a drive. McCormick raging back towards the wall. And that one's gone. It just got out of here. His second home run of the game. It's 12-0.
Time the ball game. 3 hours and 28 minutes.
for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a pitch. That's off the mark, and the home opener is underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Ruiz hauls it in for the out, and there's one down. Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Steele, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike one.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
And he walked him.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Jose Abreu up to hit. And the 0-1. That one ran inside, almost got him. Tucker leads off first with one away. And 1-2. The pitch.
It's alive.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses, and it's 2-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times.
Tries to get back and see.
It's alive.
That ends the frame. Back here at the friendly confines, Ian Happ up to hit. And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Abreu. One up, one down. Cody Bellinger now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Maldonado squeezes it, and there's 2 away. Here's Nico Horner. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Over to Abreu, and that is. Back here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Ruiz has a beat on it and makes the grab. And there's one down. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Second inning here, no score. Fought off foul. The 0-2.
It's alive.
Got him swinging.
It's alive.
Corey Jones up next for the Astros. Slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning, so up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run. Told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat. Went up there, hit a 417-foot blast into the left field bleachers.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Swings and misses. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Dansby Swanson stands in. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is C.J. Cron.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And the righty deals. Back to the mound. He's got it. Altuve slings to first. Cron retired. Third out. Here at Wrigley Field, and here is Mauricio Dubon. Here comes a pitch. And there's one down. Martin Maldonado up to hit. Maldonado in his 11th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Puerto Rico. In the dirt. And that quickly 2 away.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Altuve swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Slapped foul.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
Next offering down in the dirt. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And that's outside. Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's inside. Ball 3. Horner to first. That's out number 3. Here's Nick Madrigal. Javier back to work. Bounce to the right. Altuve handles it. On to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Now it's Yan Gomes. That one hammered center field back there. And caught on the warning track. And now the center fielder, Yuri Ruiz. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Righty delivers. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's through for a hit.
The left fielder, number
Back
8.
to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ, the next to hit. Base hit, left center field. Ruiz rounds second on his way to third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1.
Boog, I had the chance to scout Cody Bellinger as a toddler. He used to come into the clubhouse after games there in Columbus, as his dad Clay was a catcher and a utility player on the team. And you could tell then that he had a pretty special swing.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. The pitch. Cody Bellinger told me a funny story that as he was coming out of the cage one time as a little kid, Derek Jeter said to him, "Hey, you don't swing like your dad at all. You got a pretty good swing." Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. And now the lefty. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Alvarez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The next offering misses, and now 2-0. Abreu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next pitch misses way outside. And there's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Fires over to Crone. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pickoff throw. Tries to get back and save. McCormick takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So up next, Corey Julks. Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Tommy Pham. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a pitch.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Good eye right there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Dubon in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2. And he deals. And takes low for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 out, base is full. Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
It's a line.
Struck him
It's
out looking.
line.
And now it's going to be Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 outs. Bases are full. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He's in there. 3-run score. And they're up by 3.
How about that? Clears the bases. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And the runner stays where he is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Man on second, 2 down. Strike on the outside. And the count is 1-1. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom four, and stepping in is the speedy Nico Horner.
Second baseman, Nico.
The wind of the pitch. Chris, it's always interesting to me to see a guy like Nico Horner, who wasn't drafted out of high school and then out of Stanford, was a first-round pick. That's some serious growth as a player. Altuve on his way over, makes the grab on the run. One up, one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Morel, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is in the dirt.
Yeah, especially with today, guys playing so much baseball all year round. You get scouted and you get opportunities to be looked at way more than it was when I was growing up or you were growing up. So for him to not get drafted out of high school and then to be playing at this level, pretty impressive.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike three. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first, and Swanson is set down. And welcome back. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next pitch is inside, and the count is 1-2. Righty to the plate.
It's a
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Abreu. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Crone on his horse. Stretches out and hauls it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering is down low. The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits.
It's a
and a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at the ballpark. And now the first baseman, C.J. Crone. Swings and misses. That's strike one. C.J. Crone can hit a ball a long way. In 2022, he had a 504-foot home run that was 1 foot shy of the longest homer ever tracked by StatCast. Nomar Mazara hit one 505 feet.
Yeah, that home run tied Giancarlo Stanton's 504-foot home run at Coors Field when he was with the Marlins in 2016.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. That one back up the middle and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Madrigal now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one the other way, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Gomes in the box now, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Yuri Ruiz, the next Cub to hit. First pitch just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Back to the mound. It hit him.
The left fielder, number 8.
Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 1 for 2. That one pushed foul. Crone, the runner at third. Madrigal at second. Ruiz over at first with one away. Rip to right. Should be extra bases. One runs in. The second run scores. Altuve with a relay throw. Not in time. He's got a double. In comes the tying run from first. It's 4-4. One down. Bellinger up to hit. And there's a foul ball. Tied at 4. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Stanek. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Morel at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
2-2 now. And now it's filled up. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes. Here at Wrigley Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Horner puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 59, Michael Rooker.
Happ pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Alex Bregman. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And a foul ball. Bregman measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Next offering down in the dirt. And puts the squeeze on that. And that will end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Next pitch is downstairs. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself a Gold Glove in 2022. Dunks one into left, around first, heading for two. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Phil Maton gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Out to short. Oh, great stop. To first. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Nick Madrigal.
Madrigal, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. No outs, runners at first and second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Yan Gomes. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Up the middle, diving, and he can't make the play. The run comes in from second, and it's 6-4.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ruiz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The next pitch misses. 1-1. One out. Runners at first and second. And that one lifted in the air center field. McCormick has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there are two down. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. First pitch, not close. One down. Martin Maldonado up next for the Astros. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And here it comes. Puts the squeeze on it, and a couple of quick outs on the north side of Chicago. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
It's a
That one 95 to finish him off. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. Maton back to work. In there at the knees. Strike one. Popped in the air, left field, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And that one wrapped foul. Right-handed reliever. In the air, center field. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
Here comes a pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering upstairs.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. So 2 down now. And here is Jeremy Pena. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just off the outside part of the plate.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Abreu leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he swings over the top there. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. At the belt and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Leiter over to first. Tries to get back and save. And there's the strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the dirt. tosses to first. That's the third out. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. And he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Hector Neris. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that one off the outside edge. So now 1-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So digging in, C.J. Cron. That's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a swing and a miss. That's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's Alex Bregman. And a pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Leiter, in his 3rd season, he features a 2-seam fastball, a 4-seamer, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. The pitch. And there's one down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. Down to their final strike.
It's a line.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike, and we're underway here in the home opener. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2. That's down. One hops off the wall, and that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Kyle Schwarber now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Strike two. No outs. Runner on second. He goes down looking. JT Realmuto steps in. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlin scouts decided after seeing him catch one time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher. Bryce Harper to the plate. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with two gone. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swings and misses, and that is strike one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Got him swinging for the K. Blew the express. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's Jose Ramirez. And the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Harper puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now it's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And first offering is fouled off. Sing you some numbers fun with Taijuan Walker, originally drafted by the Mariners. His number was 44. That was his favorite number growing up. When he got traded to the Diamondbacks, that was Paul Goldschmidt's number. Switched to 99. When he moved to Toronto, Hyun-Jin Ryu at 99. So he went 00. Eventually landed with the Mets, but Mr. Met. And there's the third out. That'll do it for the. Back in the Bronx, top of the second. And the batter now, Derek Hall. The wind and the pitch.
Foul ball.
Called strike right there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. This is Bryson Stott. And that one fouled off. No score here in the second. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. And now it's Alec Bohm. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Polanco makes his way towards it, brings it in, and that'll do it. Back now in the Bronx, bottom half of inning number 2. Now, Jonah Heim. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And misses inside. Singy, Taijuan Walker originally drafted in the first round by the Mariners back in 2010, and a guy who's put together a very solid career. He was an all-star with the Mets in 2021. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2.
Well, showed a lot of promise early on, but dealt with some injuries there and a lack of consistency. But over the last couple of seasons has really found it. Like the way that he commands that two-seam fastball. You don't see a whole lot of guys using that pitch as much as they used to, but he's got a good thing working with it.
Right side, fair ball, and it bangs up against the wall.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. And he deals. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
This to center field. Marsh moves under it. And it's caught for the out. Here's Adley Rutschman. Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Batting it, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, number 36.
Bauer.
And a base hit. Runner around third. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Ground ball up the middle. And he beats the throw very close right there.
That's 3 singles in a row. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Castellanos going back on this one. And that one is out of here. Jose Ramirez with a home run the opposite way. And they boost their lead. It's 5-0. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. And here's Corey Seager to hit. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strikes.
Well struck right field. That one is gone. Corey Seager leaves the yard. And they add a run. It's 6-0. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. They say it went.
0-2.
Going to count 1-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Righty delivers. Center field. Marsh on the move. Snags it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brandon Marsh. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Bader hauls it in for the out. One up, one down. Turner had a really good college career at NC State. He went to the 2013 College World Series and led all of college baseball with 55 stolen bases that season. Pretty incredible. Polanco on the move. Snags it for the second out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Oh, boy. And a wild pitch that missed everything. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Back in New York, here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Walker back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They've got...
Oh, gets dirty. The throw. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Singled and scored his first time. Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
And he grounds one to the right side. Schwarber takes it himself, and the Yanks go quietly. On to the fourth, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And a pitch.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Bangs off the wall. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And he's safe at first. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 on with 1 out. Derek Hall now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business."
Quickly to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Adley Rutschman. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And that one fouled off.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Popped up. Stop. Under it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. And now Bader up to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. In the air to left center. Marsh moves under it. 2 down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Well, Jose Ramirez had a sensational 2018 season. He became just the 8th player ever to have a season with 30 doubles, 30 homers, 30 steals, and walking more than he struck out. Gets it to first. Inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's a speed threat. Bryson Stott. The pitch. Polanco makes his way towards it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Flied out his first time. Just missed. Nootbaar moves under it. And there's 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Nootbaar at a dead sprint. He's got it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Seager stands in now. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-0. So here's Wade now. And that one sliced foul.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Makes the catch. 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And first offering is fouled off.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Up the middle, a dive, he's got it, over to first, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Lars Nootbaar. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. He blasts one out to right, and they add a run. It's 8-0. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to Schwarber, and Polanco is out. Back in the Bronx, here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That one inside. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Bader should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And now it is JT Realmuto. Seager whips it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Ramirez. The throw to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Adley Rutschman. That's out to center field. Marsh moves under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Number 36 at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Castellanos gets under it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. So up next, Harrison Bader. Edge of the zone, called a strike. It's 0-1. There's a strike. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Lifted in the air down the left side. Castellanos makes the catch, and that'll. Back here in New York, we go to the top of the 7th. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nick Castellanos.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Seager fires over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 84.
Rutschman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, so now it's Corey Seager. Walker back to work. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. Corey Seager goes deep. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 9-0. And now here is Lamont Wade Jr. Hard hit, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Swing and a foul straight back. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
In the air out to center. Marsh moves under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And up next for New York, Lars Nootbaar. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, the good
ball,
thing
no
so
strike.
far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2
And a
strikes.
count 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today. And next for New York, Jorge Polanco. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.